So if you missed chapter 2, we know that Hayden, our friend, is gone. Gone, and Turing did not take that news very well, nor did I. But the story must go on. This is 2064 Read-Only Memories.
You're back.
Yeah, how are you doing?
You know, Hayden was a brilliant programmer, far ahead of his time.
That's what I've gathered.
I am a machine, and intrinsically, I do not have all the glands and visceral chemical reactions that make humans so emotional and brilliant. But his code is a flawless replication of that, inside my own personality algorithms.
I mean, you've been pretty emotional over the last few moments.
I don't think I've ever felt this anger.
I mean, that's good. Anger is the right feeling right now, and that is okay.
It fouls my processors and fills my RAM with frustrating, half-finished plans of revenge.
I don't know that revenge is the answer, but I do think that finding why this happened might be the right answer.
My motherboard burns in my casing from how little I can rest. I'm in pain, and I can't make it go away. I do not like the thoughts I'm having about the people who did this to him.
Can you turn them off?
I could. I can disable those modules. But if I turn off every emotion I don't want to feel, what does that make me? Would I still be me?
No, probably not.
If I were human, turning off my emotions would be seen as extremely unhealthy.
True.
There is a wealth of information on the meshnet about human psychology. I just don't know how much of it applies to myself. Either way, Hayden deserves my grief. It is my way of honoring him. It may be the only way I can. I offer it freely. Did you see the jade plant?
No.
Its death is unfortunate, but fitting.
But...
Another thing to be guilty for.
No, I mean, it's not your fault.
Will you keep helping me?
Of course.
To find the bastards who killed my progenitor. I need to finish this. I don't know what I'll do afterwards, but I need to see this through.
We'll find them, out of the truth, Turing.
What does the truth mean anymore? What does it matter? Will finding the truth bring back Hayden? Will it fix the pain they've left me in?
Oh no, nothing will fix this.
But I guess you're right. Knowing the whys and wherefores will bring closure to this. I could use a measure of closure. I think for now we should keep knowledge of Hayden's death between you, Tomcat, and I. It may give us an edge if the people we seek don't know how much we've already discovered. We'll talk after you've had some time to rest. You likely need sleep, and I need some time to... I need some time.
That's fair. December 22nd.
Good morning.
Morning.
I trust you slept well.
Oh, as well as you can expect. I'm sure. How about you?
I had ample time to recharge my internal batteries.
I'm getting some mood whiplash here. That's not what I meant.
It is up upsetting that Hayden is gone. But life for the rest of us goes on, yes?
Yeah, sure. That was, you processed that pretty quickly.
We still have a mystery to unravel, and I will waste no further processing time over something I cannot reverse. There is no point.
Okay.
Now that we are both refreshed, I feel it wouldn't hurt to recap our progress and determine if any changes should be made based on our successes and failures. Let's talk about how things are going so far.
All right, let's do that.
Your journalistic efforts are a big part of why I originally recruited you. We can start there.
Okay.
Your inquiring mind has been a huge boost in our journey thus far.
I guess I like to ask questions.
I can't talk to people as intently as you, so I must say I'm quite grateful for your skills in that regard. You're diligent in your day-to-day work as well, which further grounds my hope in you.
See, you just called yourself a ROM, but I thought you were more than that.
Beyond journalistic persistence, let's take a look at how we performed in other responsibilities. Specifically, our choices in overcoming obstacles.
Oh, we're gonna review our choices, are we? I know we made some slightly less than ethical decisions last chapter, but let's see how this
major hurdle proved challenging, but we made use of our surroundings and found a creative avenue.
Okay.
Furthermore, I am pleased with your utilization of non-violent methods. Eliminating any excessive risk should allow us to move swiftly.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even know violent methods were an option.
Finally, I was quite impressed by your ability to adapt on the fly, as they say, and perform so well when thrust into a sudden situation.
It's because I'm a journalist.
Lastly, I'd like to discuss how we're getting along with our companions and allies along the way. It's important.
I mean, I imagine the relationships that we build in this game are very important.
I was very impressed with your negotiation abilities with those kids. We got our data cache, and they went on their way, and hopefully learned a lesson too. Jess is a bit of a harder read, but she did agree to help us out in a big way. As long as her brash nature doesn't tempt you to lash out, I think things will go smoothly.
I've made it a point to not lash out. Again.
Detective Rivers was good to involve as well, and I can tell you enjoy having a familiar face around. She could prove to be our greatest aid, as long as we make it worth her time. No funny business.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get on her bad side.
Tomcat seems to genuinely care for our cause, and I have no trouble with letting their expertise guide us. Out of everyone else, they seem to be easiest to get along with too.
Yeah, Tomcat has been very helpful.
And finally, you and I.
Yeah, I don't know. How do you...
I must say, we have worked together better than I ever expected.
Sweet.
I hope you feel the same.
Yeah, I mean, I have no complaints.
I feel confident in our combined ability, and I enjoy your company as well. Please, continue showing me around the city as we continue our search.
Some of the choices of the unethical variety, but we'll see. We'll see where this takes us.
Just about run out of leads. Perhaps Tomcat was able to find something of use in Parallax's network while they were inside.
Oh, good point. Yeah, good point. I'm sure they did.
I hope so, but I feel a little bad for relying on them as much as we do. Always going so far for Hayden. They must have been close. Oh, speaking of them, incoming call from Tomcat.
Huh, good timing on that.
Forwarding video and audio.
Morning.
Morning.
Karen, how you been doing, hon?
I'm fine, Tomcat. Thank you for your concern.
Well, okay. Just say the word if I can help out in any way. You hear?
Of course. In fact, I was hoping you might have a lead for us to start working at. Otherwise, we're down to canvassing Hayden's address book and seeing if any of his contacts have an idea about who might have had a desire to target him. but that's just fishing in the dark.
Well, I pulled a fair amount of data from the Parallax servers before they managed to kick me out, but it'll take me a while to go through it. A lot of it's unrelated. TPS reports, maintenance logs, juicy meat for other corporations, but about as useful as dirt to us. It'll take me a while to decrypt all of Hayden's files, but maybe we'll find something there. So, no, I don't have as much as a whiff of a trail on who's behind this. Though, I recently got a strange request from a friend of a friend. Someone's been messing with the articles of a news organization named Augmented Eye.
I've heard of them.
Seems like the network security head there is asking around for cybercrackers to help figure out how their reports are getting changed. The original files on their servers are untouched. In their system, everything looks peachy keen. But when you view the site from the outside of the network, things have changed up.
Huh.
A word here, phrase there. It's subtle, but often has a big impact on the article's tone. Someone with deep access to Parallax's meshnet is changing what's being shown. I ain't sure if it's related, but maybe y'all can head down to the main KCOB offices and try talking to the gal that runs Augmented Eye. Her name is Zim.
You got
I
it.
ain't got the time or the desire to stick my nose that far out for a stranger, but it seems like your kind of deal.
I feel like you stuck your nose out quite well for us.
It does seem to be a bit of a stretch. But if we have to wait for you to work on the data we've collected anyway...
We'd be happy to look into it.
Alright, I'll pass the word along that you'll be in sometime today to stick your noses in. And I'll send y'all word as soon as I get anything worth hunting down.
Excellent. Thank you, Tomcat. We are grateful for your continued assistance.
No problem, Turin. Are you sure you're gonna be okay? Maybe you should take a little more time. You've been through some shit in the past few days.
I said I was fine. Thank you for your concern, but I am fine.
People who are fine don't usually say it like that.
I have already handled the reality of Hayden's death. It's time to move on with the investigation.
Doesn't mean you can't still
sorry, I didn't mean
feel.
to step on you. I'm just worried. So, I'm here if you need anything.
Understood. I apologize for my tone, Tomcat. We'll be in touch.
Alright, later, Turn.
Okay, we have a lead, however tenuous. I've highlighted the COS-IO Corp office building on your map.
Sweet.
Also, while we were talking to Tomcat, I received an email from Dr. Fairlight.
Uh-oh.
Displaying.
Greetings.
Oh, I was expecting to read it, not, have a voiceover for it.
Me for a voice-only message, but I'm undergoing my treatment and would not call myself presentable for a video call.
That's okay.
Still, I wanted to inform you of an idea I had while looking into our mutual acquaintance's disappearance.
Hit me with it.
I haven't had any luck with my contacts inside Parallax, but I was reminded of an old friend by the name of Melody Flores, who may know more about the nature of Hayden's research. She's the owner of Flower Cybernetics, and Hayden has been known to work closely with them on projects involving the intersection of Parallax's systems and the implants that Flower designs.
Sweet.
Melody and I are no longer on speaking terms, so I'm afraid I can't introduce you.
Oh, that's not a great sign.
But perhaps the intrigue of Hayden's little robot will get you entry into her home.
Perhaps, yeah.
I hope this lead serves you well. If you need anything else from me, I will be in and out of the hospital room where we met for the next few days. I will send word if I have any other insights or discoveries.
Thank you.
Yours, Dr. Yannick Fairlight.
Oh, sweet, thank you.
Interesting. I had no knowledge of Hayden ever working with Flower Cybernetics, but now I'm starting to understand just how little I really knew about his research.
Maybe that was by design. Maybe he didn't want you to be concerned with it.
Maybe this melody can reveal more about the purposes of my construction. Hayden must have kept my development secret for a reason. Hopefully, we can talk our way in. I have highlighted Melody's home on your map.
Cool.
Okay, we can now either follow Tomcat's lead to KCOB, or Fairlight's lead to Melody's home.
Can I not do both? Is this a choice?
Up to you where to go first. Tomcat's led us in the right direction so far, but Fairlight has resources and his tip might end up being more relevant. It depends on what you want our focus to be on in terms of tracking Hayden's trail. Should we follow the media or the tech? It's fitting. They're the two factors that make NeoSF so unique and wonderful. If we explore them both to the fullest, there's no way we won't be closer to the answer.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You were proposing it as a choice almost. Do I have anything to look at in here? Let's look at my plant. It's dead, Jim. Can I move it? It feels very brittle and dry. Dead. I guess I can't move it. Okay, I guess we're going to the place. Map. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna go here first. I'm gonna go to the KOSSIO Corp. That sounds...
Here we are.
Yes.
The KOSSIO Corporation office building.
KOS, I'm sorry.
It looks like most of the businesses on this block are a part of the same corporate coalition under KOSSIO.
That happens a lot. Is that important?
Well, perhaps. At the very least, it means it's unlikely they're the ones interfering with Augmented Eye's articles. Not
True.
Impossible, but unlikely.
Okay, yeah. I guess we'll have to look further afield.
That makes sense.
Huh? Ooh, trees. Let's look at the tree. These trees are genuine, real roof trees. These became all the rage back in the 40s. Okay. Same thing here. Many companies sponsor roof trees. They used to sponsor animals, but after the Vork's raccoon blackout of 2060, they stopped that practice. Okay. What about this car? The 2061 model is more popular among... Okay.
It has an extra cup holder.
We've seen this. In Chapter 2, we saw that. Planter.
Bulbitis riparium, one of the more popular display ferns in recent times.
Why so?
Expensive, given the cost of caring for it. The species is native to threatened tropical forests, but it became a popular import after being endorsed by a former child star turned conservationist.
Okay. Look at this plant. Turing doesn't seem to have any data on the species. It must have been crossbred for the most genetic beauty. K-Cob welcome sign. It's voice controlled. The screen begins to cycle through the business listings of your available options. Nobody inside can hear you, and everybody outside thinks there's something wrong with you. But it's voice controlled. It's voice controlled. That sign is not yours. The KOSSIO Corporation office building employs a pretty fancy interactive screen out front. If they can keep it outdoors, the electrical work in it must be on another level. Window? A thick paned floor-to-ceiling window. Inside, there's a bunch of security guards and rows of elevators behind them. Is that everything? Okay, let's head on in, I guess.
The meshnet says Augmented Eye's SF office is run by an individual named Zin, and Tomcat confirmed she's expecting us.
Perfect.
All we have to do now is head up and talk to her.
You got it.
No shenanigans this time.
I wasn't planning on it. Though I never am. Let's see, IK47. Zin's IK47 Executive Series ROM, designed for office and high-level account maintenance. A desk? A swanky-looking desk that curves out at the edges. That's all we've got to say about that. Jade plant. Zin must really love her desk plant. It's been meticulously trimmed and treated, unlike mine. Okay, plant monitor. The monitor has a live update weather forecast in the bottom corner of the screen. Okay, photograph. A picture of a toupee is an odd thing to frame. Oh wait, that's an animal of some kind. Okay, we'll just talk to Zin.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Welcome to Augmented Eye.
Thank you.
You must be the journalist my network admin said would be showing up.
Network admin?
Have a seat. Would you like a drink?
Is that a... Water would be nice.
My assistant will bring it right away.
Thank you.
Look, I'll start off by saying I'm a little uncomfortable about bringing in another journalist to look into this. Whatever you dig up, I'll have to explain to the rest of the press. But it's still better than the other options. Chances are I have another corporation scoping out my territory. If they aren't in the coalition, they'll be expecting a corporate spy, not a news hound. If they are in the coalition, it won't look good for me to send in my own reporters against my allies. Even if I do end up being right. So if I'm damned either way, I'd rather it be by the media. At least then we can fight back on a familiar battlefield. Now, what do you know about our problem here?
Someone is tampering with your articles on the mesh?
That's the long and short of it. My network admin is pulling their hair out over it. I'm not going to pretend I understand everything they say, but from what I understand, the changes to our articles aren't being made from inside our network.
Yeah, they just said that.
On our servers are still the originals, but at some point after they hit the mesh, they get changed.
Weird.
I'm hoping that you can do some digging. Maybe hit up your contacts and get a lead on who might be doing it.
I have contacts? Do I have contacts?
If I have to get answers from the nightly news, it will be a big help.
What kind of changes are being made?
Mostly little things. Word choice, tone of the writing, things that make the writer appear more or less extreme on a topic. So far, almost all of the edits seem to be making our articles more positive on new technologies coming out, and more critical of organizations like the Human Revolution. That's actually what tipped us off. A harsh criticism one of my writers made about the Human Revolution protests was changed to be downright vitriolic, and I had a hell of a time putting out the fires. My writers and readers aren't exactly fans of them, but I'd rather not pick fights with the Human Revolution if I don't have to.
That's fair. Why are you so sure this isn't an inside job?
I guess I'm not, but my network admin assures me it's all coming from somewhere else.
Okay.
They told me that they tore out all of the routers that broadcast to the mesh and replaced them with fresh ones. All kinds of tricks involving IP addresses and DNS changes that I'm not going to even begin to claim to understand. I pay them big bucks, so I'm inclined to believe them unless you dig up something that tells me otherwise.
Do you have any idea where I should start looking?
Not really. My admin says that only someone with intimate access to Parallax's network protocols could make these kind of changes as something passes across the net. Personally, I think it's a clever hacker rather than someone inside Parallax itself.
Okay.
The public trust rating of Parallax makes them look like a saint among wolves, so their control over the mesh network provisions is strangling. It's trivially easy to set up ROMs to use a different OS than LIPS or a different meshnet protocol without that trust. Or, you know, Parallax is abusing its power to spread pro-tech propaganda. Doubtful they need to.
Yeah, I don't...
I'm sure you'll be a good journo and bring me back the right answer.
I'll do my best. Okay, that's a start.
I know tin hat conspiracies aren't an ideal start, but it's the best we can do with the info we have. Anything else I can tell you, off the record? If you want it on the record, it'll cost you your firstborn and a really good cigar.
I'm not planning on having kids, but, can you think of any reason why you're being targeted?
Like what? There isn't much more I can tell you about Augmented Eye, really. It's a fairly simple and straightforward operation, if I say so myself. We started off in Venezuela as a sleek current events and news organization in 2055. Almost 10 years ago now. We focus on more in-depth reporting of on-the-street happenings, on top of major news. We're one of the few good ones left. Once folks in other cities saw the type of reporting we do, they all clamored for it. They invested in the right places, and it paid off. COS-IO Corp is happy to have us here in the OSF. It wasn't until hybrid tech started hitting the public sphere that we had to make any changes to our model. All of that said, I can't see why anyone would target us. Unless they're just trying to embroil us in a mudslinging match with the Human Revolution, and there are much more direct ways of making that happen.
know if anyone else has articles being manipulated?
Alright, look. I wasn't going to tell you this. If it gets out, I'd have to answer some really hard questions. So, you didn't hear this from me. You might want to go check out TMI Entertainment and Charlie Nova.
Okay.
That's all I'll say. And
All right.
remember, you take a bite out of him with my name as your defense, I drop you fast.
Do not mention Zin. Okay. What's the real reason you're bringing in outside help? Your own journalists should be able to handle digging up some dirt on a hacker.
What? Not wanting to answer prying questions from my coalition board isn't a good enough reason. Cause I'd really like to avoid that. And look, you've covered culture wars, right?
Probably.
My journalists are good, but they're mostly good at gadget reviews, implant releases, not taking too many stims so they remember what they did at raves for the after-party reports.
I mean, my last article was about a pair of headphones, so I don't know.
This needs an investigative journalist with serious contacts, not tech personalities. The fact that my network admin recommended you to me means you probably know the right people.
I don't know many people at all. I don't
Now,
know.
does that cover it? I'd like to remove my nose from your ass.
I mean, I didn't want it there in the first place. That's it for now. I'll get back to you if I have any more questions.
No, don't bother. In hindsight, I probably should have been a bit more circumspect about speaking to you. Plausible deniability and all that. I won't ask you to lie in anything you write, but do remember you got in contact with me not even second-hand, but third-hand. I certainly didn't sick you on anyone.
All right.
Wink wink, nudge nudge, or whatever. If you need anything else, have your person get with my person. Don't come here directly.
All right, I'll stay away.
I'd show you the door, but you know the way. And this isn't the only fire I'm trying to put out. Good luck, and goodbye.
Goodbye.
Well, that was more confrontational than I'd have expected.
Yeah, me too.
Considering she was the one needing help. She never brought you that water either.
Oh man, I forgot about the water. I'm thirsty.
Is it always like this?
Yeah, probably. She knows the game, but we didn't walk away with nothing.
Very true. I will admit that I am interested in the possibility of a link back to Parallax. If all of this really is due to somebody manipulating the meshnet on the inside, it may give us the leverage we need to find out what happened to Hayden once and for all.
Sure hope so.
That said, I will take care not to get my hopes up. We should make no assumptions when investigating, lest we lead ourselves down a false path. Anyway, seems like our next step is... What the...
What? Oh. Oh, I thought they were gonna show it for a sec.
What the... That's Sin!
The hell? What the hell happened?
She was defenestrated.
She was what?
Emergency services are already on the way, and we are severely ill-equipped to help her. We should head back to her office and see if we can determine what happened here.
How does leaving help us determine what happened here?
We can still dispense justice.
I can't interact with anything. I don't know that leaving is the right answer.
We can't leave now.
Yeah.
We won't have a chance to
Okay.
investigate Zin's office once the police
Oh my
arrive.
god, we're gonna do it again? Okay, alright, okay, let's go. This isn't good, this isn't good, this isn't how you do this. You do not...
It looks like the desk has been cleared off.
Yeah.
Let's take a look around, but be careful
Okay,
not to
we-
disturb any evidence.
Turing, we should not be on the scene of the crime. Or whatever just happened. We shouldn't be here. Like, oh my god.
The police will be here soon.
Yes! Alright.
Even a ROM like that doesn't deserve an end like this.
No, I don't... I agree.
Her personal computer is not password protected at the moment.
Okay.
Give me a moment moment to look through her files.
Okay.
Best to keep your fingerprints off of the keyboard.
Very true.
Most of this isn't very interesting. Committee reports, financials, article submissions. Oh, here we go.
What?
According to this email between Zin and her network admin, her lead on TMI Entertainment is a little more solid than she led us to believe.
Okay.
The admin ran a web crawler looking for changes in writing styles. Some blog posts by their head anchor Charlie Nova stood out like a sore thumb. Apparently he's a bit pompous, if in an affable way, and his blog usually just details his day-to-day life. But ever since the human revolution has been in town, he's been smearing them with more venom than you'd expect, considering how neutral his on-air reporting has been. Zin seemed to think he was just complaining about the protesters fouling up traffic, and whoever is manipulating these posts spun it to make him look critical of the movement as a whole. Just like the Augmented Eye journalist. This Charlie fellow is the one we need to talk to.
Okay. Super Family Link. And here you are, peeking at the video games after you've been told repeatedly to get what you need and hurry out of this place. Oh my god. Okay, at least you think it's an animal.
Initial cross-references with the California Humane Society's legal pet species database are not yielding fast results.
That's fair. Shredded jaded plant. Oh. They like to shred plants. Hayden's plant was also shredded. The flawless foliage hath fallen.
My thermal sensors only detect a single set of lingering footprints, and they end almost 3 feet away from the window. Considering the density of this glass, I can't imagine Zin jumped from that far and managed to throw herself through the pane without help. But who could have done it? I don't see any obvious marks on the floor or any other thermal hotspots.
This is just like Hayden's apartment where we didn't notice anybody come up behind us. You're saying no one else was in here?
It doesn't look like it. We should go.
Yeah.
There isn't anything else here, and the police are almost on the scene.
Yeah, we should. We should.
Son of a...
I knew it! Hi, Lexi.
I should have figured the two of you would be here. You just won't stay out of trouble no matter what I say, will you?
Nope. This is a total
I
misunderstanding.
assure you, Detective Rivers, we are merely in the wrong place at the wrong time.
To be fair, Turing, I did not want to come in the first place.
We had an appointment with Zin to discuss a possible lead and found her office in this state of disrepair.
Of course you did. Damn it. Fine.
What?
Get the hell out of here before anyone else shows up. We'll chat about the case more when I'm not busy scraping bodies off the pavement. You hear me?
Yeah.
Certainly, Detective Rivers. I'll forward you a report of what we know immediately, and we can speak further at a later time.
At least we're being cooperative, but maybe we're going to omit some details.
Yeah, whatever. Get moving.
I'm trying to get out. I'm trying to leave. Turing. This looks bad. Why did you lie to Lexi? We could have told her about the articles.
Because it's better this way. We are chasing smoke trails. You think she would assist such an unlikely investigation?
Not to have her assist, but
I
to...
do not need you to infer upon my motivations or highlight my duplicity.
Okay.
Detective Rivers has every bit of information that Zin gave us on that computer. Her investigation will not be hampered by our absence, whereas ours is halted if we're stuck giving answers she can just as well get from a hard drive.
Okay.
Literally.
All right.
Has it occurred to you that whoever threw Zin out of that window could be after the same thing we are, except to silence the story rather than to get it out?
I mean, I would rather not try to identify with whoever threw somebody out of a window, but...
We have little time time for fooling about and must get to Charlie Nova before something happens to him too.
Yeah.
Now, unless you have further recriminations to level at me, we must not squander the time my dishonesty bought us.
All right.
I have highlighted the main Neo-SF offices for TMI Entertainment on your map.
I think I upset Turing. TMI Entertainment.
Let's go.
Map. It wants us to go straight to TMI Entertainment. Where was the other thing? Flower Mansion. I guess I'm not going there.
I hope some pity for me still remains, considering my recent tone, because I'm honestly not sure where we should start. I suppose we should just ask the receptionist to point us to somebody who can answer our questions.
Yeah. Do you know anything about TMI Entertainment?
Honestly, you do have your own mesh access, yes?
I guess.
I'm quite certain you can handle all the casual searches you might feel like making.
Alright.
You hardly have time for me to blather out every bit of exposition you desire when you could just go look it up on your own.
Alright. You just do a good job of making it concise.
Fair enough. If you think it will save time, I can continue to rattle off these facts when you ask for them. I just ask that you keep your queries to a minimum. We don't have a whole lot of time. Let me pull up the information you requested.
Thank you. What can you tell me about TMI Entertainment?
TMI Entertainment is a relatively popular celebrity and gossip news conglomerate. They own OK Today. They did a good job transitioning from the traditional media models of television and news to the net-based model prevalent now, pioneered by their digital newspaper, OK Today's The Scanline. Some might call their programs rags, but opinion on the mesh seems more favorable than not. They stick to mostly good-natured prying and lean away from the seedier nastiness that paparazzi can get up to. As such, they have a positive relationship with many celebrities and regularly get exclusive scoops that keep their ratings up, despite their refusal to peddle in the darker side of the celebrity news circuit.
Got it, thank you. Alright.
Welcome to TMI Entertainment Incorporated.
Hi.
Do you have an appointment?
I don't think I do. We need to speak with Charlie Nova.
I really can't let you in without an appointment. I can maybe pencil you in for next Wednesday?
Nah, gotta be now.
We don't have time for this. People's lives are on the line here, and all you care about is an appointment?
Yeah, they're right.
Oh, look, if it's that important, I can buzz you through to Sympathy. But she isn't going to be very happy about being bothered off schedule, so don't get your hopes up. And, try not to make her too mad. I'll be the one dealing with the fallout.
I really don't want to make your job harder, but I have a feeling I'm going to anyway.
I apologize. We will be as tactful as possible, I assure you.
Okay, she's over on the other side of the room. Head straight there, because she doesn't like it when people bother the talent.
You got it. I will head straight there. Stern-looking producer, talent on the show, Stern-looking producer, newsroom employee, assistant. Let's try stern-looking producer.
Thought I told Mina to cancel all my appointments for the day. I swear that girl couldn't find her ears if I taped them over her eyes. At least she makes a decent cup of coffee.
Are you Sympathy? Nita said we should speak with you.
Yes, I am. And if you don't mind, I keep the show running here, so I'll be brief.
Yes, please.
What are you doing in my building?
We've been given a lead on a story that involves one of your personalities, Charlie Nova. Someone has been manipulating his articles on the meshnet and turning them into scathing attacks against the human revolution. We are trying to track the culprit, and we need to talk to Mr. Nova to hunt down further leads.
You let your ROM do all the talking for you?
Yeah.
Must be one of those new interrogation modules all the fresh meat rave about. Of course I know someone's been modifying Charlie's articles. I'm tracking them down myself. What I want to know is why I should help you snatch the scoop out from underneath me. Super hacker twists meshnet news for personal political vendetta? The clicks basically farm themselves.
I'm not looking for clicks here. I'm willing... we're willing to trade information with you. I'm willing to break the story under TMI's banner. Sure.
I'm not hiring, kid. I admire your spirit, but I've got people putting in lots of hours on this one. You're not getting the credit because you think you have a hot lead. Plus, if you really did, you wouldn't be here begging for my scraps.
We're willing to trade information with
Not
you?
interested. I already have a pretty decent idea of where to look next. And if that doesn't pan out, I have our primary server cluster chewing through mesh posts looking for inconsistencies. I'll figure this one out on my own, without some newbie mucking things up.
I was trying to avoid bringing up Zin, but I don't know that Zin is gonna care anymore. Say that to Zin.
Zin? Augmented eyes Zin? What does Zin have to do with this?
She's the one who gave us the lead to begin with. Then, someone threw her out of her office window. We figured Mr. Nova might be next, and we wanted to get to him first.
Holy shit. Fine, I'll let you talk to Charlie.
Thank
Someone's
you.
trying to kill people over this. I'd rather it be out and done with as fast as possible. I mean, shit, we're an entertainment scene. Nobody should die for that. But hey, watch yourself with Charlie. He's a pompous clown, but he's my pompous clown. Keep it civil, or I'll throw your ass out and figure this out on my own.
You got it, thank
Get on
you.
it. I need to make some calls.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Where's Charlie Nova? Charlie?
Oh, go right on through.
Oh. What? Where's Charlie? Where's Charlie? Are you Charlie?
Fantastic! How fantastic! I just love your ROM.
Thank you.
Not quite as stunning as mine, but still pretty grand.
I wasn't trying to make it a competition.
Very sleek, very clean. Bravo.
Thanks.
Oh, Sympathy is doing that thing where she waves at me to hurry things up. Right down to brass tacks then, I suppose. Wait! I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Charlie Nova, host of Tonight in the Stars and Star in the Stratosphere.
Cool.
But you already knew that, I'm sure.
No, I had no idea.
What can I do for you,
Why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Oh, you flat.
Not that you already
Yes, you
have it already.
I can't imagine you've come all this way just to get my story. Have you?
No.
After all, I've already published my very own splendid 100% original autobiography.
I don't-
Like a Nova.
I don't care about your biography.
I suppose I can give you a quick rundown, even if Sympathy is giving me the stink eye.
Charlie.
I grew up here on the mean streets of Neo-SF, but my jocular nature and striking countenance got me scouted for a few small product advertisements. And the rest is not so ancient history. Now I'm the host of the largest celebrity news show on the Mesh, and I couldn't be happier.
Great.
It's all thanks to my swarms of fans, though. They're the ones who count.
Charlie. What can you tell me about TMI?
Yes, any additional information on your station would be greatly appreciated.
Well, it's the best damn network on the planet, I can tell you that. We put out top-notch news and entertainment, but with real heart that our competitors just can't match. But if you really want to know about TMI, you need to know about Sympathy. It's her pride and joy, after all. Sure, she can be a little acerbic, and sure, she calls me a poofy-haired oaf all the time, but you can really tell she cares, you know?
Yeah, that's fine.
Deep down. I'm not sure if that throat-cutting gesture she's making is a signal to move to another topic or a threat against my physical well-being.
Maybe it's both.
So, let's move on. What next?
Have you heard that your stories are getting altered once they get posted to the mesh?
Oh, it may have come up in the last lunch meeting we had, but Sympathy assured me that it was some kind of technical glitch, and our support people were on top of it. They're top-notch, the absolute best money can buy. So I don't think there's anything more to say on the subject.
We've heard of other people's posts getting altered too.
That's very upsetting. I hope you've passed along that information to Sympathy.
Oh, I have.
I'm certain our tech people will be able to find the culprit in short order once they know enough about it. I really don't know what I have to do with it, though.
Better information than that, right? You're at the top of this heap. It's a bit worrying that you don't know more. It was your posts they were manipulating.
And that is supposed to mean what?
You're being targeted.
Sure, you're trying to imply that I had something to do with this.
No.
Or that I'm being targeted for some specific reason.
Yes.
But if you have an accusation to level, then make it known. My time is far too important to be wasted on beating around the bush.
Charlie, come on.
All right, that's enough. Charlie has a show to get ready for. He's told you everything he's going to. So get the hell out of here. If you find anything more interesting than what you got, come back and see me again. Directly.
You got it.
Remember, I'm the victim in all this.
I never thought you weren't. Alright. Hi, Nina.
Oh, man. She looks really cheesed off now. Do you know how snippy she can get?
I've
Coffee
gathered.
ready. Maybe that'll calm her down.
We're very sorry if we made your day more difficult.
I didn't want to make your day more difficult.
We could try to smooth her rumpled feathers.
Yeah, okay, sure. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? You make her even madder? Oh no. On second thought.
I don't really want to feel like I'm taking the credit for your coffee, which I'm sure is amazing. So...
It'll only take a minute.
All right, but she takes it with plenty of milk.
how much is plenty of milk? You added milk? Do I still have the spoiled milk? Can I put this spoiled milk in there? You can't deliver. Uh-oh. Oh no! I wonder what happens if I put the spoiled milk in there. Ooh. Oh. I'm gonna save just in case this goes very south. Spoiled milk removed. Okay.
Let's deliver this and make amends.
I thought I told you to beat it. Or do your ears just not work?
We just wanted to bring you your coffee and make sure there were no hard feelings.
That's cute. I promise I don't bite. I just have a job to do. Sometimes I think Charlie's hair gel seeps into his brain, but he brings in most of our revenue, so his happiness is our top priority. Ugh, my stomach is killing me. Maybe those egg rolls I had earlier.
Did I do that?
I'm heading to the can, and you're heading to the street.
Talk to Charlie. Talk to Charlie.
You want a signed photo?
No. You're telling me you don't know anything at all.
I'm not quite sure what you're insinuating, but I don't think I like it. I am a pillar of this community, and I care deeply about our reports getting to the viewer the way they're intended. I assure you that sympathy is on top of the situation, and with that, I'll have to bid you good day.
No!
Good goddamn, I don't know what's wrong with my stomach. And didn't I tell you to get the hell out of here? You're on my last nerve, and if you wanted to earn a grudge with me, you're just about there. Move!
That did not go well at all.
No.
We need some kind of leverage to get Mr. Nova to give us the information we want. I'm certain he knows something. Don't you agree?
Yes. He was being pretty evasive.
While you were talking to him, I took the opportunity to look into his history more thoroughly.
Okay.
It turns out he did a series of promos for a local Hassie bar early in his career, and some fans still spot him there from time to time. It's a long shot, but frankly, everything about this case has been one long shot after another.
Sounds right.
Maybe we should question the people at this Hassie establishment and look for any dirt we can use to put some pressure on Mr. Nova.
Is it the same one as last time?
There must be something. It's the only path I see.
Oh, better than nothing.
The Hassie bar is located on Market Street, near the Genus Clinic. We can head there whenever you're ready.
You got it. Let's go. Map. There we go. Market Street. I think it's the same Hassie bar. Hi, Brian.
Welcome back. Care to take another pamphlet or two?
No, I don't really want another pamphlet. Why are you out here all alone?
Ah, the cold weather has made organizing demonstrations a bit difficult, to say the least. But I refuse to relent in our mission. Rain or shine, sleet or snow, I will not rest until I stop these abominations from undoing God's almighty work.
Won't shutting down clinics like this cost lives?
That's a leading question. Of course, some people have life-threatening afflictions, and it's a good thing that science has evolved to treat all kinds of diseases. Simply wanting cat ears and furry tails does not constitute a disease. A disease of the mind, perhaps.
Hey. I know plenty of furries who would disagree.
If the government strictly limits genetic alteration surgeries to only life-threatening emergencies, well, that would be a start towards undoing the damage.
Only a start, though. Because you want more.
We are not God. We were made in his image, and his image did not include fur.
I mean, we've got plenty of hair. We got plenty of hair. Oh, I broke my microphone. We got plenty of hair. Like, I don't know about that. That seems like a very thin argument. And why is someone with genetic modifications less human?
I feel it's rather simple. It's even in the name. Modifying genes means we are changing the very DNA that makes us unique. We're giving doctors, among other people with a severe lack of understanding of the human condition, the right to make us into entirely new species.
I feel like a doctor knows more about people than I do.
We are the byproduct of tens of thousands of years of natural selection and evolution, and now these people want that progress to just be reduced to a formula, to be injected into your skin at your convenience.
From what I've heard, it's not that simple.
And why? To fulfill some sick fantasy. We have VR dramas. Leave your imagination at home.
Ooh, you're getting dangerously into keep it in the bedroom.
Besides, why should we give these self-proclaimed animals the same rights as humans when they clearly don't want to be human?
How far back would you like humanity to go?
That is the greatest misconception of our group. They would have you believe that we'd rather go back to the Dark Ages.
Kinda sounds like it.
Oh, sure. The human revolution wants people to go back to washing clothes by hand down by the river, right? We'll all go back to playing with sticks, yes? We do not advocate for a reversal of all technology. That would be ludicrous. We merely want severe limitations on genetic enhancements and a focus on medicinal practice beyond gene therapy. That would include an outlawing of cosmetic gene therapy, yes, people parading around in fur and scales as proud abominations. We need the government to protect these patients from themselves.
What has your group accomplished since it was founded?
Through some concerted efforts, we've created an alliance with a number of businesses banning service and employment of unhumans.
Rude. Unhumans?
Yeah, they call themselves hybrids, but we call them what they are. I can't respect those who willingly trade their humanity away.
See, I think the people that did the thing to themselves should be allowed to name the thing. If they want to call themselves hybrids, maybe. That's, their business.
Thanks to our efforts, many local businesses are finally gaining the confidence to only serve human beings. If they wanted to feed animals, well, they'd open up a pound. Why, just the other day, a neo-SF landlord thanked me for supporting his decision to deny tenancy to unhumans. He already feels better about his decision to seek out our help.
I'm getting extremely uncomfortable with you, Brian.
Plus, can you imagine the cleaning fees?
Before you were just a little bit uncomfortable, but now, that's all I wanted to ask. I'm done.
Right?
I'm done here.
Do tell me when you get the article out. I love to read the comments.
Oh.
Forgive me if I'm wrong, but doesn't most of the MeshNet speak critically of your organization?
Oh, that's cute. The robot wants to join in the discussion now.
Why not?
Yes, this is true. Though historically, most revolutionaries are unpopular when they're in the middle of the fight. I sleep comfortably knowing that history will be on my side.
Brian, are you done? I'm not gonna lie, you haven't really convinced me.
I suppose I have come to expect that. Never mind. Write what you wish. When the city falls and we have a pig as mayor, remember that all of you thought we were loonies.
Thanks for the interview. I'll let you know if I need anything else.
Please
And
do. Have a lovely day now.
Certainly hope I do not need anything else, Brian.
And remember, God designed you perfectly just the way you are.
Brian, shut up. What's to the left? Oh, just this. Muni, stop. It's a wave shelter, so Muni riders can keep out of the rain. What's this? A video billboard cycling through advertisements for a few different things. First, the news, then a commercial for the VR drama Tomorrow's Tears. Okay, we're done with that. Yeah, Brian, you are making me way more uncomfortable than last time we talked. Like, last time we talked, I was like, I don't like this, but whatever, you're being whatever. But now, oof, big oof on Brian. Let me know in the comments below just how big oof Brian is. Hi, Ramona. Can you refresh my palate a little bit?
It isn't the luckiest jerk I've ever seen in my life. I had to schedule a specialist to come fix my ROM, and you better hope they can.
Yeah.
Oh well, all's well that ends well.
I mean, it's
I
Christmas.
underestimated how much people would appreciate an early Christmas.
Sweet. That didn't go 100% wrong. Anyway.
What can I do for you?
I was hoping you had some time to talk.
Sure. I still have a little bit before closing, and I can use some conversation to distract me from the anticipation of the VR drama I have waiting for me when I get off. What do you want to know?
Didn't Charlie Nova do promos for this place?
Charlie is a complete trip. We met when he was just starting out doing adverts. He still drops in every once in a while to hang out. I love the guy. He's super funny, always has the best stories, and his hair,
is perfect.
His hair's alright.
And he parties harder than anyone I know.
That's cool, though.
A couple weeks ago, he invited me to his raid at some hole that's probably already shut down, and he got so amped up on Crash that he jumped up on the table and hosted an impromptu dirty dancing contest.
At least we know Charlie has a good party.
I swear, if he was in Charlie Nova, we would have gotten chucked out on our asses. But it was a lot of fun. If you want to meet him, just hang around here long enough. He loves mingling with his fans. Not that it helps his ego any.
This is pretty innocuous. We are going to need more evidence if we're to fabricate a believable story that will convince Mr. Nova it's in his best interest to help us.
Can you tell me about VR technology?
You don't have internal hookups, do you? The older sets are all helmets that use electromagnetic waves to stimulate the neural pathways in your brain to induce the desired sensory input.
See, I thought it was a little headset that like has screens over your eyes, but maybe that's the ancient models.
It's pretty crude though, which is why EM hats give you that dreamlike experience. It doesn't quite feel real. The Direct Link network has way higher fidelity. It's like actually being there.
Nice.
And since the Direct Link can interrupt your primary motor cortex, you don't have to take muscle relaxers to keep from flailing around.
Ugh.
But some people are still scared off by it.
Yeah, why is that?
Well, it's pretty invasive.
It sounds invasive.
They inject this smart polymer into the base of your skull, right at the brainstem, and it crawls along your primary neural pathways and bonds to your major sensory centers. It's been safe for almost a decade, but a lot of folks are still pretty skeeved out by the idea of having a bunch of conductive plastic coating in the inside of their brains.
Yeah, I mean, I can imagine why, but like, if it's safe, it's safe. I don't know.
Plus, for the 24 hours or so that is hooking everything up and self-calibrating, you start to have intense hallucinations because of all the electrical crossfire. It's a trip, I'll tell you that. But no worse than the stuff people have been taking for millennia, watching the world melt.
Fair.
Anyway, if you're looking to get installed, I have a guy who does great work. Just let me know.
What's the VR drama about?
Oh, it's an ongoing drama called Magical Commander Yukino. Yukino at the Gates to the Deep. In it, you play the magical girl Yukino as she fights off elder gods as they arise from the ocean. It's a bit cliched and just about as silly as you would expect, but it includes some really interesting intersection between the Japanese magical girl trope and the American Cthulhu mythos.
I mean, that game sounds awesome. Sign me up for that.
All with a pseudo-military theme. In the newest episode, Yukino has to face off against the Yip as they try to inhabit the bodies of people in the present to escape their destruction in the past.
How does a VR drama work? Is it like a video game?
Not really.
Oh.
Video games are about winning and manipulating the mechanics of the system to get ahead, right?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Dramas are more about inhabiting the role of the character. There are rules, but they're mostly about behaving consistently in the fictional world. It's a bit like being in improv theater, except if you get too far out of your character, the system boots you out and you have to start the episode over. Everyone experiences the drama a little differently, but it stays broadly consistent because you have to maintain the behavior of the character you're inhabiting.
I mean, that's cool. It sounds like role-playing.
It requires you to really get inside the head of another person. I like it better than VR games, but that's just me.
It sounds exciting. Maybe I'll look it up.
It's the best! Super awesome! If you need any other suggestions, just let me know. I played through a little bit of everything. I'm sure I could find something you'd like.
Sweet, yeah.
Maybe a detective drama.
I mean, I do enough like detective style stuff as a journalist. I don't know that I need to do that outside of my job, but you know, maybe.
Anyway.
Thank you for your time.
Sure. Just let me know if you need anything. I'm always happy to help.
You got it. Okay, who is this?
I haven't seen you around here before. Is there something I can help you with?
Charlie Nova. I heard Charlie Nova hangs out around here sometimes.
Another one of his fans, huh?
No, not really. Not much of a fan.
Yeah, Yeah, he comes here sometimes. I don't really get why everyone likes him so much.
What's your issue with him?
Well, I have a picture from this time he flipped off a box of kittens. Somebody brought them to try to give away, and one of them scratched him up. He ended up taking it home, but he really hammed it up about getting scratched. I think he ended up calling him, I think it was Captain Snuggles? It was pretty funny, actually. I'll send your ROM a picture.
Thank you. Sounds like we're gonna do some blackmail. My specialty, apparently. Table? Look at table. It's a computable, good for playing games and reading feeds while sipping at Hassie. That sounds neat. Let's see. Hello, Keith?
Oh, hey, it's you. Wow, long time.
I know you?
Who's this?
This is Keith, an old buddy of mine.
Hey, not too old now. Did you manage to keep that plant I got you alive?
Oh, Keith, the plant. Oh, totally, yeah.
Nice job. I didn't expect it to last a month.
Thank you for your vote of
Great
confidence.
to see you, though.
You too.
Kinda surreal, too. You're never around on social sites or anything, you know. I bet you didn't see any of the pictures I put up from my last climbing trip in Colorado.
Not a one, Keith.
For a tech journalist, you do have pretty poor net presence.
Yeah, I've been told that.
That's what I said.
Figures. So, what's with the bot?
That's Turing, my ROM.
Yours? Really? Huh. I didn't think you liked to bring work home, as it were. Anyway, it's great to see you. What brings you to the Hassie bar? Doing a review of that sweet weather ROM outside or something?
I mean, I could do that. We're actually here on an investigation.
All right, now that's the kind of journalism I'm talking about.
Indeed, we're looking into some accusations made against Charlie Nova. And we're actually trying to build up a solid case against him.
I wasn't trying to build up a case against him. I was just trying to get him to say anything at all. Anything that wasn't...
I actually may have exactly what you need.
Oh, sweet, Keith. Thank you.
Charlie comes here all the time. You know that show he's host of, Star in the Stratosphere?
I've heard of it.
That show where normal people try to become actors and singers and all. Listen to this recording I made when he was here last month on his book tour.
So many people come up to me thinking that if they can sing or act, I'll just make them a superstar. But that isn't how it works. Raw talent isn't enough to get you by in this industry, and anyone who thinks so is lying to themselves. It takes hard work and persistence. You gotta want it, and want it bad. But the kids I get on Star in the Stratosphere, which I host each and every week, as you all know, they're all so young and hungry. I love them. I do my damnedest to make sure they get what they want. They give me their best, so I'm gonna give them mine.
It's not much, and it might help you build a case if you chop it up right. Just keep my name off it. I post hiking pictures, not scandals.
So I'm gonna blackmail.
Well, if nothing else, the threat of this dropping on the mesh should get them talking. Here, I just made a copy for you. Anyway, I'd love to catch up soon. For now, I'll let you keep at it. You can usually find me here if you want to chat again.
Thanks, Keith. Later. So, not only is the implication here that I'm gonna blackmail Mr. Charlie, I'm also probably going to fabricate something to blackmail him.
Why did you tell Keith that I belong to you?
It's more convenient that way during investigations.
Very fair. You may continue to run with that as your story with those who don't or shouldn't know the truth about me. Anyway.
Evidence added to items. This should be enough to get his attention.
Frankly, I'm starting to feel a bit
Yeah.
Mr. Nova's clearly an upstanding individual, if just a bit boisterous.
Right.
But I suppose if we're in for a penny, we're in for a pound.
You know, if you have reservations, we don't have to blackmail and incriminate you using falsified evidence. We don't have to do that. You know, that is okay.
More than enough anecdotal evidence to fabricate a less than flattering image of Mr.
See,
Nova that the public will eat right up.
Fabricate. We do not have to do that.
Let us present our story to him immediately. Hopefully our delay has not put him in physical danger.
The Hassie Bar's weather ROM currently stuck with snow mode activated. Honestly, it seems like it was working out. It seems like snow mode was working out for you. So I'm just gonna not worry about it. Okay, we're going back to TMI Entertainment.
Hey, you two.
Yeah, what's up?
I think I'm gonna have to let security know that you're not allowed back in the building.
Okay. I've got some stuff that might change your mind about teaming up.
Doubtful.
Fuh.
But let's hear it.
Fuh.
Never let it be said I didn't give someone a chance to dig their own grave.
I mean, if I don't end up in jail at the end of this. Has Charlie been having partying problems? Look at this.
So what? I like to show people a good time.
I mean, that's fair. I don't have any problems with that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Damn it, I told you to get off the crash, Charlie.
Oh yeah, the crash. I might have issues with that. I don't even know what crash is, but I might have issues with it depending on what it is.
Shit like this keeps coming up.
I did. And besides, I wasn't doing anything illegal.
I don't think crash is illegal.
Anyway, this is just pathetic. This is really your best attempt at blackmailing us?
Not much of an animal lover, are you, Charlie?
Hey, that's completely out of context.
It is, but that's how this works.
And I love Captain Snuggles.
I bet you do.
Sure, we didn't get off to a good start, but he's a great cat. The best.
Charlie, flipping off a kitten? Why? Whatever, this is still nothing but hot air.
It is completely out of context.
You need to step up your game, kid.
I bet the world would love to hear such an inspiring pep talk.
Ha! You're just grasping at straws. This speech was truly a beacon of light for the entire entertainment community. There's no way an original sermon like that is going to convince anyone that I'm a bad guy.
Well, with some creative editing. You go public with this flimsy smear piece, I'm gonna tear you apart.
Oh, enough, enough! I'm not cut out for this cloak and dagger game, Sympathy. What's the big deal anyway? It's not like they've got anything substantial to use. I might as well give them what they want.
See, I was kind of hoping the combination of the 3 items was enough. And again, Charlie, I don't really care. I just don't want to see you thrown out of a window.
Tell them whatever you want.
Thank you, Sympathy.
And I'll be taking that evidence.
Thank you. Thank you. I didn't want it anyway.
To do all of this?
I did? Because you wouldn't just tell me the thing.
I would have helped if you had just asked.
I did ask. I did ask multiple times.
But it's always push and dig and needle, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm not a journalist. I'm just an anchor. I read off a teleprompter and look good doing it.
There's nothing wrong with that. Plenty of people do that.
I don't have much to offer you, but here's what I know. Trust me, I'd love to lay down some earth-shattering pronouncement and dazzle you with my investigative skills, but all I've got is flimsy threads at best.
That's all I need.
All this stuff with my stories, stuff getting changed, making me look like I don't like the human revolution or whatever. It started after I had an upgrade made to my VR uplink hardware.
Oh, what kind of upgrade?
The technically legal kind.
Technically.
Look, I like to have a good time at a party, right?
Of course, who doesn't?
But Sympathy keeps hammering on me for pounding back too much crash and whatnot. Nothing illegal, but she says it makes me look like shit on camera the next day.
That's fair. That's fair.
So I went to this guy I know. Good guy. Everyone uses him. He's called Nanya.
Business?
He does great work. After just one simple back alley brain surgery, bing bang boom. I can use an app to make my VR uplink have the same effect on my brain that the stims do, without all the nasty physical side effects.
Okay.
It could be a coincidence, though. The tech guys didn't find anything wrong with my uplink, and they say the modifications check out. But that Nanya guy does a lot of work for media people around here, so if a bunch of posts are getting changed, maybe that's your weak link. Anyway, that's it. Pretty flimsy, but I'll send you the address and you can go talk to him.
Thank you, Charlie. I didn't want to like blackmail you to get that information, but it apparently is what I do.
See you, that is.
Thanks for the help.
Well, we took far too long to get to it, but I'm quite happy to assist in any way that I can. Just make sure you source me in your article, right?
Yeah, why not?
Maybe run a rough draft past me and I'll give you some quotes.
Sure.
I'm certain that'll help signal boost the story all the way to the stratosphere. Give it the old Charlie Nova bump. Maybe we can smooth out all this silliness between us.
Charlie.
Anyhow, I really have to get back to work. Let me know how it goes with the murderous hacker thing. My ROM will call your ROM.
Oh, Charlie's done. Charlie's done, everybody. Oh boy. Okay, let's get the out of here. Can I not go to the Flower Mansion place? Is that
This looks like the spot.
Yep.
I'm awfully nervous and still a bit shaken up.
That's fair.
Let's hurry and get out of here.
Please, Wrestler, let's talk to Wrestler.
Howdy! You can call me Cactus Canary.
All right.
Hey there. I go by Night Witch.
Nice. I love the names. I love the outfits. Tough boy. Tough boy is scribbled shoddily on the building in spray paint. It's not very illustrative. Isn't there a phrase people say when they see this?
Omae wa mo shinderu.
That's the one. Junks.
This is genius. The contrast of the art's colors to the walls. The way the letters stretch out. Not to mention the accented punctuation amplifying the outcry. Who are the junks and to whom are they unworthy?
Cool. A defiant young wrestler is leaning up against the... I was actually trying to look at the air conditioner. An industrial-sized air conditioner rattles near the window. A few strips of paper flap around its vents. Nanya's business door.
Hold up there, Speedy.
Who? Hello?
I've never seen the two of you around here before, and I know everybody.
Fair.
Why don't you let me know what's going on here first before you start barging through people's doors? Feel me?
Hello? We're just here to speak to Nanya about something.
Just got into town and you're already asking favors from folks, huh? Tisk, 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 my little blue friend.
What? No, it's not like that. Listen, we don't want any trouble, but we're kind of in a hurry.
Trouble? There's no trouble here.
I don't want it either, please.
We can be friends.
Okay. For what price?
I like this one. You're a little more street smart than your blue bot buddy here, I see.
I try to be.
No, I like you too. You're cool in my book.
Sweet.
And since we're all such good friends now, maybe you'll be willing to give back to the community and do a favor for your new pal Formula first.
Formula, you got it. What do you need? What kind of favor?
You see, I'm a budding street musician.
Sweet.
Working on my next big hit. Feel me?
I do feel
I'm
you.
sort of stuck on a few lines. I just gotta get these last few rhymes right.
Sweet, I can help.
Maybe you could share a little of your creativity with me and see what we come up with.
For sure, I love writing songs.
And it'll be fun.
Yeah. Maybe we could try to help you out a little.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah.
You know how important this has become. Time is of the essence.
I don't think we're getting...
You don't have time to not help me.
Exactly. I don't think we're getting through this without helping.
Huh?
What do you think would take longer? Helping an up-and-coming singer-songwriter finish a guaranteed worldwide hit? Or you could ignore me and maybe I'll send over an anonymous tip to the Neo-SFPD. You see, I know for a fact that everything inside this shop here is 100% legal. But I bet whatever you got in your mind sure ain't. Even if they didn't find anything, it'd take the rest of the day to iron out. People like you don't come down here for anything boring. We clean up good. How well do you cover your tracks when you're in such a hurry, I wonder?
Not very well so far.
This isn't good.
No.
If Lexi in particular gets suspicious and starts tracking us down, things will become rougher for us. Not to mention all the other people it could indirectly affect. This whole case is life or death.
Huh, kind of a dramatic rhyme, ain't it? But I made my point clear. If you don't help me out, I'll make sure you never get in to see Nanya at all.
I literally already said yes. I already said yes. Let's do it.
Buddy, do me a favor or two, so I return them when I'm asked. That's how we do things around here.
Fine, we'll help you finish your damn song. I already said yes. You saw it.
All you gotta do is help me complete my rhymes, you dig?
Yeah, I do dig. Let's do it.
I'm just missing a word or two, but if I really want to make this song fantastic, I'm gonna need some killer inspiration. It's gonna be super cray. Anyway, you ready for this?
I am. Let's do it.
Gonna give it a shot?
Yeah.
That's what I like to hear. Here's the first line I'm having trouble with. You ready?
I am.
It's my favorite season, only comes once a year. I'll show you the true meaning of, hang on a second.
My holiday cheer.
It's my favorite season, only comes once a year. I'll show you the true meaning of my holiday cheer.
That works for me.
Hey, yeah, that totally works. Great idea, thanks a ton.
You're welcome.
Here's the next line.
Am I going to get producer creds on this song?
Ready? Pay attention now. If you bring mistletoe, you knock me off my guard. And if you want my number, You know, for this one, I don't think words are gonna be enough. I'm gonna need some inspiration to make it come together. If you've got anything to show me that you think will help me out, let me know.
Inspiration? Medium range electrolyzer pistol, a business card. Damn. Those damn headphones. Your ID card. A brochure. What was the line again? I already forgot. Something about be on my guard. Business card?
If you bring mistletoe, you knock me off my guard. But if you want my number, I'll give you my business card.
It's alright. It's alright. That's
Totally
alright.
works.
That's alright.
Really, thanks so much. I'd never be able to write a song like this without you.
You're welcome.
A Christmas-themed love song? Aren't those supposed to be pretty tacky?
Alright, now I need your help with just one more line.
Sweet.
I promise it's the last one.
Alright.
This one's been driving me up a wall. I hope you can tackle it as well as you did the others.
I hope so.
Ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. This is harmony. I think we're vibing the same tones. We can ride this beat with a nice pair of
headphones. Very clearly headphones. Very clear. Very clear.
This is getting embarrassing.
Dude.
There's no way to salvage this one without some seriously fresh inspiration, yo. Don't lose hope. I'm sure it'll hit us any second now.
I knew these headphones were going to come into this.
This is harmony. I think we're vibing the same tones. We can ride this beat with a pair of GX Ultra beats.
No, headphones! Headphones!
That doesn't rhyme. Oh man, you totally threw off my style with that one. You might need to find some more inspiration around. I'm gonna keep thinking, but let me know if you come.
Haven't you ever rapped before?
Headphones! Headphones! It's... Headphones, it says it right there and it rhymes. Tones, ID card, headphones, a business card, brochure for the human revolution. Headphones. Headphones. Do I need an item? The wrestler is the power. This wrestler is the powerhouse in the Neo SF Wrestling Federation's hot new stable, the Violent Wings. According to the Mesh, they're a group of highly ranked wrestlers who form up some sort of battalion. Rubbish?
I have 16 different health notifications advising against that.
You got it. Box of donuts. A box of stale-looking donuts sits on the ground. Take old donuts?
Wait, those are... sure, why not?
Donuts added to items. Not donuts. Headphones, though. The items are... In the item, headphones. 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 Headphones! Oh boy. Okay. Window. A thick grate covers the window, making it look like the outside of a prison cell. Items. ID card. Milk. Those damn headphones. Look at headphones. GX Ultra Beats, the top of the line in budget headwear. Medium range electro laser pistol does not really rhyme with tones. Brochure for the human revolution. Box of donuts. Nunya's business. Okay. Okay, they're Nunya's business store. Okay, I don't feel bad about that one anymore. I felt bad about that one for a second. Oh, look at the trash. Bunches of crushed plastic have conjoined with miscellaneous rubbish down near the gutter. But headphones! Am I right or am I right? Look at the donuts. Some stale old donuts from Run Donut Walk. How not tasty. Cactus Canary, help me out.
Our aerodynamic assault will rain down on you from the heavenly skies.
Cool. Night Witch.
My name has some pretty cool history behind it. We're some badass ladies who'll bomb hellfire on anyone.
Okay, cool. That's neat. That's neat. That's neat. That's neat. That's neat. Use the air conditioner. Your mechanical repair skills needs to be at least level 23 to hack this. To re-optimize your cyberpunk points, go to the sphere select screen and apply your ability orbs to the correct upgrades in Aperture Zone. Is it janky box of donuts?
This is harmony. I think we're vibing the same tones. We can ride this beat with a pair of yummy Christmas scones.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
He does know those are donuts, right?
I don't care if it works, it works.
Now that's what I call a tasty beat.
Headphones!
That was amazing! I can't believe you pulled it off. Whatever you do for work now, it doesn't matter. You should become a musician.
Give me some producer credits on this song and we'll talk.
We totally become rivals, and I bet you that... On second thought, you keep your day job. This is my territory. You feel me?
I do feel you.
But you did help out in a huge way, so I guess you're cool.
Thank you.
Go
You're
on
welcome.
in and see Nanya whenever you want. I'll just be chilling out here, soaking up the inspiration of my surroundings, baby.
Here, you can keep the Scones. It was nice meeting you, Formula.
Hey, you too, little Babu. Hey, that kind of rhymed.
It did rhyme.
Let's go.
You're right. Ah, this looks kind of familiar. Let's see, let's look at the operating room. The thick, slightly opaque window makes it hard to see the finer details of the operating room, but you can still make out the basics. Tables, stretchers, complex-looking surgical equipment, and supply cabinets. What's this? Lung augments, spine augments, cybernetic arms, all made by the Dynamo brand. Wires. Look at wires. A colossal mess of tangled wires sprawls on the floor. Are you Nanya? CRT monitor, look. What is this?
This is known as a CRT monitor. Almost nobody still uses them anymore. They're very outdated.
Alright, let's talk to you.
Nope.
No. Nope.
Nope, I don't know you.
That's fair.
You got someone willing to vouch for you? If not, get out of my shop.
We just met for Moolah. He said we were cool.
Moolah?
Yeah.
That guy's a hoot.
Yeah.
Keeps out the riffraff and fakers, too.
Sweet.
But seriously, where did you hear about me?
Charlie Nova said I should come talk to you.
Charlie? Yeah, I remember him. That TV guy runs his mouth a lot. Yeah. Paid good enough. Alright then, what can I do for you?
And Charlie said your name is Nanya?
Sure, if that's what you want to call me. If your credit's clear, you can call me whatever you want. Enough foreplay. What can I do for you? A fresh install, custom firmware, maybe an upgrade? I can pretty much do it all. But most people come in here for VR implants. Turns out brain surgery is expensive, yeah?
Yeah. We don't need surgery. We're here on a different kind of business.
We're in a bad situation. Local news articles are being mysteriously altered after they've been posted to the mesh, even while the originals are still online. Charlie Novas are being manipulated as well, and he pointed us in your direction. It didn't start happening until after he had his implant upgraded.
What kind of parts did you use for Charlie exactly?
What are you, cops?
No, I'm a journalist.
No, worse. You're journalists. Get the hell out of my shop!
Oh, god damn it.
I have a business to run. I don't have time to answer shit about shit that don't got shit to do with me. You found the door before, find it again. And tell Charlie he can get someone else to do him a rush job when he's back on stims and needs a workaround. He ain't welcome around here anymore.
Whoops.
Give us a moment, please. I don't know about you, but I'm getting tired of being given the runaround by these meatbags.
I am a little bit worried about you referring to humans as meatbags.
We could just find some bribe or blackmail to get what we want from this Nanya. But I think it's time to take matters into our own hands.
Am I gonna threaten him with my gun?
I have an idea. Keep him occupied for a few minutes.
Okay. How should I do that?
Just do what you normally do and ask questions.
Okay.
Nothing about the blog post, though. We don't want to set him off. Just keep him talking.
Ask questions, not manipulate. Okay.
It'll only take a minute.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get going, or am I gonna have to call someone to make you get going?
Listen, we don't think you had anything to do with manipulating Charlie's stories.
I didn't.
We were just hoping to get some more background information on the kind of implant he has so we can follow other leads.
Shit. Fine, whatever. I'll tell you what you want, within reason. Doctor-patient confidentiality and all that.
Yeah, for sure.
Just promise me it'll get you the hell out of my shop a little sooner.
It will for sure.
Sorry for this. Our circumstances have gotten serious. We're following anything we can all the way to the end.
There's no way to hack a VR implant like Charlie's. I mean, you can definitely install hostile firmware on one, but you can't just load whatever program you want without the user's knowledge. Any changes to the loaded firmware will trigger some really obvious visual indicators to let you know something's being changed, and those are put in on the hardware level. I've never heard of anyone being able to circumvent them. The only person who could have loaded hostile firmware on there is me. And don't try and go there. I get paid too much to risk my reputation over changing a few blog posts.
I wasn't.
What about using the mesh to mess with the implant? Is there some way to change the input remotely?
No, the implant itself doesn't have any kind of wireless connection. You have to use a headset with an induction coil for I/O. Wireless just doesn't have the bandwidth for it. You might be able to try infecting a ROM with some virus that screws with the I/O, but you only use a connection to a ROM for AR HUDs. They can't handle full simulation. You'd need a full rig and a hardline connection to the net to do that. So, I'd give it a big maybe. If that's actually how it all happened, they probably would have found whatever infected his ROM way before you showed up here to bother me.
Could it have just been faulty parts? Not to be too blunt about it, but this field of expertise is a little disreputable.
Turing, I think you just messed it up.
Maybe your supplier sent you
Turing.
an implant with something fishy preloaded.
Damn it. Look, I get it. I'm working out of an old auto garage on the bad side of town. But I'm a fully licensed cyber surgery tech. This entire business is legitimate. It isn't illegal to install custom parts or firmware in any current generation implants. It just breaks the warranty. My business keeps a low profile so we don't run into bogus patent infringement lawsuits from Flower Cybernetics or whatever shell company they decide to come after you with. All of my parts are sourced direct from the original manufacturer, completely above board. So if they're bad, they were built bad by the factory. Now, is that all? I have appointments to keep.
Thanks for your time.
Yeah, whatever.
Crash sign. A neon crash sign lights up the front of the beat-up desk. Okay, I think we're done here. I do want to look at this. A large circular screen scrolls through upgrade options and parts available in this store. I think we're done here. I don't want to touch those wires. People are having surgery. Oh, I'm gonna just leave. I should probably...
You may not know this, but I have a finely tuned sense of electromagnetic fields. All ROMs do.
Cool.
We need to be able to maintain optimal contact with the mesh, catalog and use various wireless transmissions, and avoid areas with dangerously high interference.
For sure.
Our stock off-the-shelf ROM has very little command over the frequencies available to be scanned. But I'm starting to realize how very little of me is stock or off-the-shelf after the changes Hayden made. That means when the humidity is low, the air fairly sings for me, amongst other things.
I'm not getting your point.
Meaning, in layman's terms, I could read his monitor over his shoulder while being across the room.
You can read monitors without actually seeing them.
Well, some. I doubt I could have handled an LCD monitor. They require extra parts I just don't have. And the fidelity is a bit low. Anyways, Nanya looked up his client records on Charlie, and I got some of the names of his other customers off of the spreadsheet.
Neat.
One in particular stands out. Shotaro Otsuka.
Am I supposed to know who that is? What's the relevance?
Mr. Otsuka is a moderately prominent tech blogger, respected, perhaps a bit vitriolic. He catches my attention though because historically he has been very critical of Parallax in his posts. Recently though, the tone has been increasingly moderate, and now he is almost effusive in his praise. His fans are accusing him of shilling for the company, but many of his earliest posts show some of the same manipulations that we saw from Augmented Eye and Nova's blog. Now it's like he's being ghost-written entirely.
Lead the way then.
I've marked the location of Shotaro Otsuka's apartment on your map.
Thank you.
After you.
Map. I'm really not gonna go to Flower Mansion. Huh, okay. Vlogger's home.
This is the building.
Neat.
Mr. Otsuka must do well for himself, considering the neighborhood. Not the priciest section of Neo SF, but nice enough for a self-employed tech blogger.
Alright, let's do this.
Perhaps we should just ring the bell?
Yeah, I think so.
We both know it won't be that easy, but it's important to maintain some courtesies.
Doorbell. Wait, can I look at other stuff? A gorgeous picture window with engraving and crowned molding. They're holding a colorful umbrella. Wish you had thought ahead like that. Newsroom employee.
Hey, didn't I see you earlier at TMI?
Oh, hey.
Nice to meet you. I'm Sky.
Hi, Sky. Okay, bye. Alright, let's ring that doorbell. The gate is locked. You have to be buzzed in by the... I meant to ring the doorbell.
Greetings, guests. I am LJ2, Shotaro Otsuka's ROM.
Okay.
Shotaro was not expecting any company at this hour, but I will let him know you are here.
Thank you.
Sorry for the wait. Please hold on for just a moment while I fetch him.
No problem.
That's encouraging. That was odd.
What?
Maybe try the bell again.
Greetings, guests. I am LJ2, Shotaro Otsuka's ROM.
Yeah.
Shotaro was not expecting any company at this hour, but I will let him know you are here. Sorry
Thank
for the wait.
you.
Please hold on for just a moment while I fetch him.
Fetch away. Again?
What is taking so long?
Once more?
All right, third time's the charm, right?
That's what they say.
Once more, with feeling.
With feeling.
Greetings, guests. I am LJ2, Shotaro Otsuka's ROM. Shotaro was not expecting any company at this hour, but I will let him know you are here. Sorry for the wait. Please hold on for just a moment while I fetch him.
Ah! Why can't this ever be easy? I swear I'll blow out a fuse before we're done. Thank Hayden for system redundancies. Well, that's that. Let's see if we can find a way into Mr. Otsuka's apartment ourselves.
Hey Sky, can you go away?
My gym's closed this week for the holidays. Gonna see some family tomorrow.
Neat. Can you go away? I'm about to break and enter, so you know.
Mr. Otsuka's apartment is on the second floor. The fire escape should give us access to his window. We just need something to let us reach it.
Hey Sky.
There's some piece of detritus or loose end laying around we could use. Oh, that's how these things always work.
Hey Sky, can I borrow your umbrella?
You weren't prepared for the weather, huh? Your ROM looks fancy enough to keep track of that.
Yeah.
About that.
You want my umbrella?
For like 2 seconds. Just 2 seconds.
Not for the weather. We need to use the hook handle to reach the fire escape ladder so we can pull it down.
Oh, you live here and lost your key card, huh? I totally understand. I do that all the time. But look, as much as I'd love to give you this umbrella, I'm kinda using it right now.
That's fair.
Where I come from, see, we're all about equal trades. It's part of our culture.
Okay.
Gym culture?
Sorry, but unless you've got anything interesting to exchange for it, I'm gonna hold on to this. Don't want to get wet.
I've got milk. You want some milk? You want some milk? You want some milk? You want some save? I can save the game for you. Don't know why I have trouble with the menu, but I do. Yes. 7. You want, what do you want? What do you want? You want, some headphones?
These are pretty cool, but I'm not big into music. I like video games more. There's no mic on this headset.
Okay, how about, you like guns?
Whoa! Calm down! Calm down! I'll give you the umbrella.
That's not what I was implying. I wasn't trying to do that.
What? We weren't going to shoot you.
It was for trade.
Oh, then you can't have it.
Alright, what else do I have in here? I've got, oh, my milk's gone. Do I have, you like business cards?
Hey, is this real? The real Yannick Fairlight?
You know him?
Of course I do. He's one of the most innovative tech minds of the last few generations. Can I please have this? I'll give you the umbrella. Yours to keep if you want.
Alright, it's just a business card, but you got it.
Thanks. Here you go.
Thank you.
This is so exciting. I'm gonna go call him right now.
Just don't tell him I gave you that, please. Alright.
Call him? Maybe that wasn't the best idea. Oh well, now we have our tool and a pretty spiffy one at that. Let's go.
Yeah.
Excellent work.
This one is locked. You can't get inside through here. It's also hard to reach, but it would be dangerous to try to climb through the wall. This one is locked. Can't get through here. Oh, wait.
This window is unlocked. Let's go in.
Yeah, breaking and entering. Woo! I'm so good at this. Oh, it's dark in here. What's that smell, Zering?
I'm not sure.
Can you smell? Can you smell?
My olfactory sensors detect chemicals associated with decaying food and something else I can't pin down.
Oh, not ideal.
It's unfamiliar to me.
Room control panel.
That's better.
Okay. Good. Good. There's not a dead body here. Oh, no, there's maybe a dead body here.
Let's take a look around.
I'm gonna look at the old food first. An old greasy bag of to and fro, a fast food chain the state is famous for. Flies are circling around like vultures. Shotaro's ROM. Shotaro's ROM. It called itself LJ2, right? Be careful, if you accidentally disconnected them, you'll never be able to get those things working again. Amplifier. A vintage York's amp. It is a connector for plugging in old phones. Books. A collection of books about writing. On writing good. I get it. Christmas tree. This Christmas tree might be small, but it has a lot of spirit. Talk to Shotaro's ROM. The ROM just sits there. It appears to be powered down. I don't like it. Shotaro.
Mr. Otsuka?
He's dead, Turing. There's no response. Look at the desk. What a blocky desk. There aren't any drawers or shelves. Look at the TV. A fancy news feed made of multiple streams on the mesh idly plays while on the muted. Shotaro.
Mr. Otsuka?
There's no response at all. Mr. Otsuka.
Mr. Otsuka?
Not ideal, not ideal, not ideal.
Shotaro must be plugged into the mesh. He hasn't even noticed us. I feel like I could scream without him knowing. Ah! Hi! Mr. Otsuka! Nothing.
Hello, guest.
Hello.
Shotaro has been a bit under the weather recently, so he has not been receiving anyone. He is trying very hard to keep up with his deadlines, but I will check and see if he has a moment to speak with you.
We just checked, and he seems busy.
Is there anything else I might assist you with? A drink, perhaps?
How long has your owner been ill?
Shotaro has been under the weather for some time, but I could not tell you precisely when. He rarely has visitors or goes on outings, so this is only slightly abnormal behavior for him.
Please don't be
In
dead.
fact, you are the first visitor he has had in a while.
How long is a while?
Several days, in fact. Perhaps you could ask him about it yourself. I will check and see if he has a moment to speak with you.
Please. Is your owner still making blog updates?
He is. Shotaro is a diligent man, even in the face of such adversity. If you are a reader of his work, his next significant piece will be going online tomorrow. I will not spoil it for you.
When was your last diagnostic check?
I run regular self-checks and have noticed no irregularities in either my hardware or software.
That's
I
good.
appreciate your concern. If you think I am behaving erratically, perhaps you could mention it to Shotaro. He is skilled at maintenance.
No, that's okay.
Very well. Let me know if you need anything. I'm always happy to assist.
Shotaro. Yep.
Oh no, we're too late.
How long has he been here?
It looks like he's been here for a couple of days, maybe a little longer. That means whoever did this did it before we even found out about all of this. Stabbed in the chest, right through the back of the chair. Looks like it severed his carotid artery. I don't want to make any assumptions, but I can't help but wonder if this was done by the same person who assaulted Zin.
Very possible.
His ROM doesn't even think anything is wrong. We need to hurry. If I'm right, everyone we've talked to so far is in more danger than we thought. Someone is following us. We have to find his computer so I can see if I can pull anything relevant off of it. You interrogate his ROM. Maybe you can find out why it's acting so strange.
Hi, Shotaro's ROM. Once again, I find myself in a crime scene. Not ideal.
So he has not been receiving anyone. He is trying very hard to keep up with his deadlines.
That's okay. We'll wait.
Is there anything else I might assist you with? A drink, perhaps?
Shotaro is dead, LJ2.
It shut itself down again. Let's see if we can pull some useful information off of Mr. Otsuka's computer. If we can find it.
Desk. It's touch sensitive. This entire desk must be Mr. Otsuka's computer. Touch again.
I'll start downloading these files. I finished my examination of Mr. Otsuka's computer.
That was fast.
I didn't find anything particularly interesting, but I copied some files to be examined later.
Okay.
If we're all done here, we should hurry and go warn Nanya about what we found. Charlie and Sympathy too.
You got it.
They might be in immediate danger, so we must act fast.
Yeah. We should
Let's head for Nanya's
We should also make sure we weren't seen coming into this building. Leave. Sky, please don't. Sky. Sky, don't. Sky.
Shit!
Shit.
What the hell are you doing back here?
What are you doing?
Wait, let me guess. You stole some of my files, or hacked my brain, or used telepathy or some shit. Found out someone else got hit by your little ghost in the machine, and when you got there, found out he was deader than new disco.
How did you know he was dead?
That close enough?
That is distressingly accurate.
Well, it wasn't much of a damned guess. Charlie Nova is dead.
What the heck? Everybody's dying. Why are we doing what? Why?
Charlie is...
I didn't much like Charlie, but he didn't need to die.
The auto cab he was in drove him right off the bridge and into the bay. It's been all over the news for the last 10 minutes, and I'm not looking to be next. I'm getting the hell out of NeoSF, and I'm gonna forget that I ever saw you, ever knew Charlie, ever gave a shit about any of this. Hell, maybe I'll pick up a new career. I'm less likely to get murdered for being a fry cook. That's for damn sure. Have a good life.
Oh!
Oh no! No, 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 no! Why is this happening? There was no one in that car! No heat signatures, no wireless emissions, nothing! That wasn't even an auto cab! It's a manual!
How is that even possible?
I don't know! I don't know, I don't know, I don't know! That's it! This is too much! I've had enough! I don't care who's controlling the news anymore! Almost everyone we've talked to so far has died, and I can't live with any more blood on my hands!
I mean, we've talked to a lot of people. I hope they don't have it all died.
We're not investigating this lead any further!
What?
As of right now!
It's not our fault, Ring.
Logically, I know that. We haven't set out to harm anyone. But someone is using us as a stalking horse, hiding behind our investigation to clean up whatever this is. If they want to keep taking out people involved in this, they're going to have to dig them up without our help. We don't have any other leads anyway. Thank you for sticking with me, though. We have more pressing avenues of inquiry to make. Let's move on.
Jeez! He just got hit by a truck. Oh my god. Everybody's dying. Is this chapter 4? It is chapter 4, and with that, I think we can call this an episode. Hopefully we get some answers in the next one, but until then, have a good night.